Cleveland Way is a 110-mile walk. Starts at Helmsley, which is where I am at the moment, at the Royal Oak Hotel. It goes north up over the Cleveland Hills via Osmotherley and Gisborough, ends up at Saltburn-on-Sea, and then heads south back down the east coast to Filey. I'm going to take 12 days to do it, which is longer than what most people would do. I've got a couple of days where I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to chill out, and my idea is to take it really slowly and enjoy the walk. The weather forecast, sunshine, rain, maybe even a bit of thunder. We'll take it as it comes. Some of the time I'm staying in campsites, wild camping, and I've booked a place in Saltburn-on-Sea to stay. Should be good, looking forward to it, see how we go. So let's get on with the trail. I'm about 2.5 miles from Helmsley. It's been a really pleasant walk through the woods. Had one heavy rain downpour the moment the sun's come out. Anyway, I've made it to Rievaulx Bridge, and the Cleveland Way carries on that way. So if you go up that path where all those people are, you go to Rievaulx Abbey. Apparently this bridge, well, I think it was originally built by the monks, but in 1754 got washed away by floods, so this is a more modern version. The Abbey's an awesome place, well worth the detour. I'm heading back down the road now to the bridge, and then carry along Cleveland Way. Kirby, I think, is my next place of any significance, whatever you want to say. Just spent 20 minutes sitting on the bench at the end of the road down there in cold Kirby. Just had a little bit of a break, and yeah, now pressing on. It's definitely a one street village, and it says in my book you can get a cold easterly wind, and I can vouch for that as well. But it wasn't too bad. It was quite refreshing in a way. Now heading for Sutton Bank, which will be the end of today's walk. I think there's a visitor centre or something there, so might try and get a sandwich or something. I've got to try and find somewhere to camp. It's still early though, it's only about 2:45, something like that. This is Sutton Bank. What a view. I'm at the National Park Information Centre. I've just been to the cafe and had a salmon roll and some Coke. And now I've got to try and find somewhere where I can pitch my tent. It's about 5 o'clock, so I've got a little while. Yeah, I think I'm going to wander out to, there's like a viewing point about half a mile down the way. I'm going to have a look down there and then wander back and see if I can find somewhere discreet to put my tent for the night. I'm not really sure if I've made it as far as the White Horse, but you can't really see it anyway because you're on its back. But for a view, this will definitely do me. Look at that. Stunning. After wandering around, I didn't find anywhere really to pitch up. So I'm back at the information centre and I've pitched my tent up there. It's not ideal, not by a long shot, but I should be gone early in the morning before they start business or anybody official turns up. There's virtually nobody around now, just the occasional person. So hopefully it'll be alright. And then, yeah, see what tomorrow brings, eh? Good morning. Well, I'm still here at the centre. Slept alright the night. Got woke up, I don't know, about 12ish by some lads pulling donuts in the car park. But apart from that, it was okay. I think it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Gonna have a bit of breakfast, pack up my tent, and we'll see what the day has to bring. Forecast is light rain, but we'll see, eh? It's 7:30 and I've finally hit the path. I'm at a point they call the finest view in Britain, which I think is according to the writer of the book, James Herriot. I think it's him who said it. Apparently Cleveland is a Viking word or derivation of a Viking word which means cliff land. When they first came here they were amazed to see these cliffs inland and not on the coast. Behind me is High Paradise Farm, which has got a really good reputation for its cafeteria and stuff. Unfortunately, I've turned up at the wrong time on the wrong day. It's not open on Tuesdays and it doesn't open till 11 o'clock anyway, and I think I got here about 9:30. So that was a bit of a downer, but the plus is there's another walker came up, a guy called Darren, and we got talking, and he was supposed to be walking with his mate, but his mate couldn't make it, and he's booked into the campsite at Osmotherley for 2 people. So he said, I can share his pitch. Hey, how's that? Amazing. So yeah, there we go. It's about 8 miles to Osmotherley. He's cracked on ahead of me. I think I might just chill out here for a little bit longer and then carry on. Result. I'm so happy. come now to my first stretch of moorland. I think there'll definitely be more moorland a bit later on in the walk. I like it. Reminds me of the bits of the Pennine Way. Brings back good memories. This is an old drover's trail, which apparently the Scottish drovers used to drive their cattle down back in whenever, and they used to stick to the high ground because if they used the roads on the low ground they used to have to pay tolls, so they used to come up here. There used to be like inns or stopping places along the way as well, but they've long gone. We're now coming down into Osmotherley. I really hope they've got a good cafe here. This is the village of Osmotherley, and this is the centre where it all happens, or doesn't, as the case may be. There are 3 pubs here. None of them look very busy, and there is a coffee shop, but it's closed. So I think I'm just going to head up to the campsite. I think they got a cafe there. I sure would like a cup of coffee. Got to the campsite about 2:30 and just been pottering around since. So that's my tent, that's Darren's tent, and this is the pitch that he's got, which he said I could share with him. Great. So yeah, just chill out, and a bit later on we're going to go down to the pub, see if we can get some food and drink, but it's all good.